Hello tankers! We're hoping you've been enjoying Valentine's Day both in real life and Tanki X. In the meantime, our in-game celebrations with 3 times the drop rate for gold boxes and supplies and 25% off turret and hull upgrades continues. Hurry up if you want to make the best of them. Also, don't forget about the Spark Paint and the Red Heart and Blue Heart graffiti, which are available for purchase only until the end of the celebrations. You won't get another chance. Good luck hunting gold boxes. Now, project news. In our 20th episode of Developer's Diary, we told you about modules. Their implementation requires a lot of gameplay changes, which is why we'll be rolling them out in stages. The first batch of modules will be introduced at the end of February.
The first step in this process was the implementation of containers, which were designed to contain module parts for crafting. The second step was the balance of the supply system. This will eventually be removed and replaced with modules once the first batch is implemented.
Let's have a recap. There are 4 module types: Scouting, Supportive, Defensive, and Special. They are assembled from different parts that will drop from containers. There are 5 types of module parts: Field Generators, Super Magnets, Quantum Circuits, Lasers, and Nanobots. 10 modules will be introduced with the first batch. 4 of them will be special modules. These are Recharging, which will replace the Repair Kit supply; Invisibility, which will grant invisibility for a limited time; Mine, which will replace the mine supply; and Target Focus. The crosshair in the HUD will be no longer a standard feature. Instead, it will only be available as part of this new module. The 2 scouting modules will be Increased Damage, which is a reworked version of the supply with the same name, and Sonar, which detects nearby invisible units. The 2 supportive modules will be Turbo Speed, which increases your movement speed for a limited time, and Spider Mine, a mine that activates and follows a target that moves within its range. And finally, the 2 defensive modules will include Absorbing Armor, which is a reworked version of the double armor supply, and Accelerated Gears, which increases the turret's rotation speed. Each module will have either a passive or an active ability. After installing a module with an active ability into a module slot, its activation button will automatically be assigned to one of the number keys currently assigned to supplies. Hulls can have up to 5 different module slots at hull upgrade level 30. For example, the Hunter hull has 2 special module slots, a scouting slot, a defensive slot, and a supportive slot. As you level up to upgrade level 30, these slots will be unlocked exactly in this order.
As we've already explained, after they've been crafted, modules will receive bonus properties such as damage resistance from a random turret or amplified damage against a random turret. The bonus ranges between 3 and 7%. On very rare occasions, it can even go up to 10%, but you'd have to be really lucky to get that. Now, let's see a few examples of how modules can be used.
Invisibility can be used to sneak into the enemy base unnoticed and grab the flag. However, the invisibility effect will fade as soon as your tank performs any action apart from moving, and that includes grabbing a supply box or the flag, activating another module, and so on. Invisibility can also be used to wait for the cooldown timer on turrets with long cooldowns, such as Firebird, Freeze, and Decida. The Spider Mine will be a very useful tool for defending the base. You'll have to make sure you place your mines in narrow passages. This will increase the Spider Mine's chances of hitting the target and make sure your enemy enters your base already damaged or with a cooldown on his or her recharge module ability.
Of course, the system will be developed even further. New abilities, better bonuses, the variety of different builds will only increase with time.
The 23rd of February is a national holiday in Russia, the Defender of the Fatherland Day. For this holiday, we've decided to create a special event called Warriors Glory Days, so that all Tanki X players can celebrate with us no matter what nationality they are.
For 4 consecutive days, players will receive more experience points and crystals in battle. Additionally, at the end of every battle, players will have a chance to receive limited edition containers, which will only be available for a few days.
We're hoping you will enjoy our February celebrations in Tanki X. Like our video and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget that as soon as we hit 20,000 subscribers on YouTube, we'll have a 3,000 X Crystals giveaway. See you in March!